It's you and me, no place I'd rather be. Ding dong, hello, let's make this house a home. Welcome to Spencer and Sarah's house.
Oh, hi.
How's it going?
It's going good. I got to see my niece and nephew. They're just so cute. And my niece is an absolute, terror. In, a fun way, though. She's just, so wants to be involved in everything. And sometimes she'll just scream at the top of her lungs for no reason. Just because, she wants to be involved.
Hell yeah.
Meanwhile, my nephew was, when we first met him, he was, hiding, shy, and then he would just flop and lay flat on the ground, and then he'd slowly inch his way over like an inchworm, with his face still on the carpet. They're so funny. And yeah, I'm excited because we're going to our favorite food spot today. We're doing so Bert and I do this thing called the cat bet. So he has two cats, so every time we come back to the apartment, we place a bet of where in the apartment we think they are, because it's always different, every time, even if we're just gone for 15 minutes. And so I won last month's cat bet, so I get to pick a fun date idea. So we're gonna go to our favorite brunch place, and I have a Barnes and Noble gift card, so we're gonna go buy a little game we can play together and then just hang. But yeah, so that's our plan today, and I'm very sad because I'm losing the cat bet for this month already. By 1 point, but I'm oh my god. Yeah, so that's about it.
Fun. That's fun.
How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, I've just been crafting, playing games. I got this new game, which was perfect for me, called Squeak Ross, where it's a puzzle game. Have you heard of nonograms? I don't know how to explain it. It's like Sudoku, but not. You're trying to X and O certain rows depending on the numbers that you're given on the side. It looks like it doesn't make any sense, but the game walked me through the rules, so now I kind of get it. But you complete these puzzles, and when you complete a puzzle, you get a piece of furniture for a rat that you get to create, and your rat has a house, so you get to furnish your home, and you just make a little rat house.
A little rat house.
Yeah, it's great. So that's been good.
I'm trying to get into rats. Not that deeply, but I'm trying to like them instead of think they're gross.
I think maybe I'll do a presentation to win you over, how you won me over with pigeons.
Fair. Pigeons are basically rats with wings, as we
Yeah.
learned. Yes. It's got, maybe there's an inroad for me there.
I think so. Yeah, I'll do some research. Oh, that'll be fun.
I did see a comment on one of our reels. I think it was from Brew, actually. When you were what more do you want to see from us? And it was presentations.
Ooh, yay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I love a good research.
Me too. Those are fun.
Yeah. The reels you've been posting lately are so funny. All the comments ones are killing me.
That was a really fun episode to edit.
It was so fun. I don't know if you saw our Instagram story yet today, but I had reposted that reel of someone calling you Rumpelstiltskin, and then I went and found a photo of him that looks like you, and I put them side by side like I did with Tom Cruise and John Cusack.
That's amazing.
You know what? We see it. We understand. But
Yeah.
don't do this.
So funny.
So funny. Also, it was Vanilla Sky where the Tom Cruise photo was from.
Nice, nice.
Which I've never seen, but I literally just Googled, because Serendipity came out in 2001, and I was why would they think this? So I Googled, Tom Cruise in 2001, and, all the photos were from Vanilla Sky, and when I saw the same jacket, I was like, no fucking way.
Perfect.
Makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Understand. I get it now.
Yeah.
I just watched Aaron Brockovich for the first time. You ever seen that movie?
No, I've only seen clips.
I loved it. First of all, it's a million years long, and we started at 11 p.m., which was a mistake.
Yeah.
But it was so good. There was a scene in it that, like, you know that, like, trend go around where it's like, what's your favorite horror movie? And it's usually not about a horror movie, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But, it was, like, a scene where I was like, this is what I'd put. Like, it was, like, I was like, oh, fuck. Like, it hit so hard. So I highly recommend it. It's really good. Julia Roberts is great in it.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good. Oh,
That's good.
I had a thought and I forgot what it was.
Was it about Julia Roberts?
It was related.
Classic movies that we haven't seen? Is that what it was related to that?
I don't know. I did see Karate Kid Legends.
Oh my god. We're doing a ramble sode real quick. Now go ahead.
Yeah. If you can't already tell, we're rambling. It was so good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Oh my god.
Was this... It's not a continuation, right? Because the second one wasn't even a remake, right? The one with Jaden Smith. That was just, like, in the universe, but a separate story.
Yeah.
Okay.
They combined it.
So it is a sequel, technically, then?
Yeah. So it's tied all the worlds together.
It's a sequel to both movies.
Yeah.
But the second one is not a sequel.
Correct.
God. All right, well, give us your takes. Give us your review on the new one.
I loved it. It was a mix of... It was actually, like, really cool, because I think the trailers, like, they lead you to think one thing, and then the whole story is, like, so much happens in this, like, I don't know how long it was, hour 50 minutes, hour 40 minutes. So much happens. They're combining... There was, like... A lot of it's focused on, like, the kid is teaching this boxer kung fu, but then the kid needs to learn kung fu and karate. It's just really good. It was, like, fun. Like, it felt like it was, like, still the same soul of, like, the films, which was nice. It's very, like, fast-paced. They don't really, like, they cover big things, but they don't dwell on it. They just go, great, this is a sad thing that happened, but we're gonna keep moving on. Or, like, it's very, like, surface-level things, but they move it along, and there's still heart to it. So I enjoyed it. It was fun.
Very good. Who was in it? It was Ralph Macchio, wasn't it?
Ralph Macchio, Jackie Chan, Joshua Jackson, if you know him from Dawson's Creek. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, if you ever get your hands on Dawson's Creek, because it used to be on Netflix and they removed it, and now I don't know how to find it. Okay. But I'm gonna hunt for it because I need to rewatch it soon. Dawson's Creek is, like, my favorite now. Like, it basically beats Gilmore Girls for me. Like, whoa. That's something I will rewatch a million times. It's so good. And he's from that.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah. It was really cute to see, because, like, he was, like, 14, 15 in Dawson's Creek, and now he's, like, a 50-year-old man. I was like, this is amazing.
That's wild. Well, good. I'm so glad that it was good and it met your expectations. I'm happy for you.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, it was fun.
Oh, yeah. That's great. Speaking of Gilmore Girls, Brewer and I have finished season 4.
Ooh!
Finally, we're there. Yeah, it was so good. At the end of every season too, we do, like, a ranking of, like, our personal top 5 episodes of the season, and then we also do, like, a ranking of the actual Gilmore Girls, like, of the 3 of them, like, who was our favorite that season. And then we also do a favorite side character. And we both had the, like, wedding episode, like Liz and TJ's wedding with the dance as our number 1, because it was just so, like, yeah. I remember when Luke asked her to dance, Brewer, like, grabbed my arm and he's like, what's happening? It's like, the crumbs are getting bigger. That's what's happening. And then all hell broke loose. Fucking Rory. God.
Yeah.
I know. The last episode of season 4 would have been my favorite if it wasn't for the Rory plotline. Mm-hmm. I hate it. I hate it so much.
It's tough, yeah.
It's tough. It's rough, buddy.
It really is.
Not fun. Mm-hmm. God.
Yeah.
I told Sarah off camera that I'm reading this book called I Who Have Never Known Men. And I'm not finished with it. So if it ends up being terrible, I'll rescind. But right now, this book is so fucking good.
Hell yeah.
It's amazing. That's all
I
I'll
just
say.
hell yeah. I just got Fourth Wing from the library.
Oh,
So I'm like 10 pages in right now, so I'll start reading and give you updates
I
when I
can't
get further.
wait. I can't wait to hear your opinions. I want to know if we're thinking the same thing as we read this book. I want to know if you end up liking it. I think I'm a
Mm-hmm.
little over halfway through per my Goodreads.
Mm,
So I'm there.
yeah. I'm excited. Part of it, as I started reading, I was like, "Oh, I'm excited to read this cuz like I have so many like ideas in my head cuz I know literally nothing except for there's someone named Violet, there's someone named Zayden, maybe, a name with an
Yeah.
X in it, and
Jaden.
there's dragons
Yeah.
and people die. That's all I know. And so like,
Hmm.
I have my own little fantasy in my head of like, oh, this is what this will be. And so like already 10 pages in, I'm like, oh, this isn't at all what I thought, but it's really cool.
I know. All I knew about it was like murder school. Like it's a school where murder happens all the time and it's fine and people die all the time. That's the point. You have to
Yeah.
kill your classmates to survive. And then when I started
Yeah.
reading it, I was like, what is
Yeah.
going on?
It's the way that Violet is so like sickly in the beginning. She's like, I'm so frail. I'm like, I
Mhm.
did not expect this to be that way.
Yeah. It's interesting. It's
Hmm.
yeah. I can't wait. I can't wait
I'm
to hear what
excited.
you think.
I'm really interested too because I feel like recently my brain has been so critical
Mm.
on reading things. So I'm like, I'm trying not to be critical. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I feel like I've become critical of stuff I used to love and just like some of
Yeah.
these like romanticy tropes, that like people used to always be like, that's so silly. And I used to be like, I don't care. I love it. Like I
Hmm.
love it now. And then I like read it nowadays and I'm like, mm, mm, I'm not happy anymore.
That's why I'm like judging like um I started reading a book which I'm putting on pause to read Fourth Wing, but it was in first person present tense, and I was like, I don't think I've ever read something that was first person and present tense. Fourth Wing is also first person present tense, which I was like reading. I went, oh,
Yeah, that's right.
and it was really throwing me off, and I was like, oh, why are we making these writing choices, huh? I
Yeah.
just feel so like I critique everything all of a sudden.
See, I don't necessarily mind that perspective, I guess. I actually struggle a lot with stories that are like, I guess you would say it's third person, I think, where it's like,
Yeah,
this happened to this person, this happened,
me
like, it's
too.
never from the actual character's perspective. Like, that,
Yeah,
I have a really hard time with those books.
I think I'm like a first person past tense, I think is what I'm used to.
Okay. Who have never known men is like that. It's a first
Nice.
person
Oh,
past tense.
perfect.
Yeah. It's good. But yeah.
Nice.
I can't wait. I'm reading 3 books right now because I had a challenge this year where I was going to finish 15 books by the end
Mm.
of this year. And
Mm-hmm.
I went on my Goodreads and it was like, oh, keep it up. You're only 2 books behind. I'm like, 2 books behind. So I'm in the middle of Fourth Wing. I started this. I was like, it's quick. I'll get through it. And I'm loving it. I'm glad I picked it up. And then I'm listening to the audiobook of Lessons in Chemistry.
Mm.
Have you read that at all?
No,
The
I've
same
just seen
show?
it floating it around.
It's so good, but there are parts that infuriate me because it's set in the 50s and 60s. So it's like, and it's from the perspective of this female scientist. So like, the sexism is rampant, and it
Mm.
is so frustrating, especially because some of it comes from other women too. And I
Mm.
was just like, oh my god, I'm reading this at a really weird time right now. But like, it's so good, and whoever this audiobook person who's reading it to me is phenomenal. Also, like,
Nice.
she's got such a great voice.
Hell yeah.
That one's hurting me too, but in like a really good way.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Yeah.
I love to read.
Me too. I also got I was thinking of starting the Artist's Way
I've never heard of that.
book. You haven't heard of it?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god. I feel like that's all I hear people talking about. It's this
I'm going
book.
to Goodreads. Tell me.
It's not I don't know if it's more of a Goodreads thing. It's like a thing that it's what Dochi had people are being like, "Oh, Dochi's famous because of this book" kind of thing.
Oh.
It's this like manual that someone made in the 90s that
Oh.
was like a here's how to unblock yourself creatively so that you know how to like proceed and get what you want creatively out of life. Is
Okay.
kind of the context. So it's like this 12-week course where it's like each week you have a set of activities or tasks are given, That's like meant to like help you be creative.
Okay.
um, and so like the main idea is like you write these like morning pages that are like you write 3 full pages a day, just like journaling. Like you don't have to write about anything, just like free flow writing.
Mm-hmm.
And then like once a week you take yourself out on an artist date, which is like just go out and do something on your own and like
Mm.
take in the world basically. And so like I kept hearing about it because people Dochi like had done that, and I think on YouTube she was documenting her process with it, so it was like a big thing of like, oh, and now she's blown up, kind of thing. So there's like I've seen on social media a lot of people doing it, and I
Hmm.
was like, well, maybe this would just be fun to do to see what it is. But I rented it first because like I don't want to buy this book because I feel like I'm too susceptible to being like this book will change my life, and I'm like I don't want to do that. That's not what I'm into. I can't do that to myself. But I started reading it and reading like the beginning bits, and it seems to be just very much like a these are like helpful practices to kind of get you in tune with yourself and like figure out like listening more to like the creative voice in your head and learning how to follow that and implement that more in your life in whatever way you want to.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna start that in July.
Hell yeah.
Seems fun.
There
Yeah.
is, yeah, there is a book on Goodreads that's called that, A Spiritual Path to Higher Creativity. Is it based
Yeah,
off of that?
that's what it is.
I'm the same way. I'm very susceptible.
My mind is too easily bendable.
I know,
It's not good.
especially with book talk, just in like Bookstagram, just because like everybody talks about like there's like a million people that I literally put this on my list because it was a Bookstagram thing, but this is one
Yeah.
of the Bookstagrams that actually is like following through right now.
Nice.
Like, but I also have been led astray like fourth wing for me. It's just struggling. Like I don't understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, my TBR is way too long too. As soon as I finish these, I'm doing like a thing where I follow this guy, this author on Instagram who does this. He has like a huge bookshelf just full of books he hasn't read yet. So he found like this little wheel thing online where you can like input whatever you want. And so he put all his TBR on it and he just spins a wheel like every
Nice.
day and then
Yeah.
tries to get through his book list. I'm like, I have to do that too because I did the math and I have like 42 books on my bookshelf I have not read yet.
Oh
And I'm
my
like,
god.
I'm a
Jeez.
hoarder.
That's what at the end of I think it was 2023. I had
Mhm.
like a bunch of books I hadn't read yet, and I was like, I want to get back into reading, so I forced myself to finish all those books. I think it was like 5 or 6 of them. And then after that, I started ACOTAR, and I was like, I can't start reading new books until I finish all my TBRs. So I had like I had a full clear shelf, but now that I've been like treating myself to getting more books every time I'm in a bookstore. So now I've got like 5, 6 books that I'm like, okay, I need to start reading and stop buying books.
It's like I used to have a vice with journals. Like every time I
Oh
go to
yeah.
Marshalls, I'd buy a journal because they're just like
Yeah.
so good.
Mm-hmm.
And now, I mean, I've always done this with books, but like books is the main vice now. Like when we were in Chicago, even Brewer and I was like, "Oh, I'll take you by my old neighborhood." And do you remember this store, the Bookseller? There was,
Yeah.
okay, so
Oh
for quick
yeah.
context, in Chicago, there is this book called The Bookseller, but it's spelled Cellar. Because I think there's like a wine cafe bar thingy in there or something like that. And it's really cute. And I was like, oh, I want to show you this bookstore. But it was definitely ulterior motive because I was like, I want to buy a book here because I'm never here. So that's why I
Yeah.
bought it. I bought this there.
Nice.
God, it's so good. But yeah, so I'm like a dragon. I just like to have them, at
Mm.
least. You know, there's something about having the book. You're just like, oh, thank God, I'm insulated for a while.
It does feel good. What I don't like now is that like for me I've tried to make it a goal of like I only keep the books that I really like, and then that's like my home decor. So now
Mm,
if I've bought a book that I don't like, I'm like I don't want to display this. So
yeah.
now I have to like get rid of it. But I found a website that like will buy back your books, which is
Oh.
nice. So I'll just do that as I compile the ones I don't like.
Yeah, that's such a good idea. There's like one of those mini free libraries, like take a book, leave
Mm.
a book sort of deal in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
So I should just go once I finish my TBR. I should like be making a pile as I go,
Yeah,
to throw in there.
definitely.
Yeah, because I always think about I think it's like a Seinfeld joke where he's like, why do people keep books? Like you're not gonna read them again. You just have them as like trophies in your house, like.
That's what my coworker, she's like a big reader and just only uses her Kindle. And so
Mhm.
every time I come up with a physical book, she's like, "Why do you have that?" And I'm like, "I just like it, okay?"
I know. I wish I could be like a straight like Kindle or like even audiobooks, but then there's just
Mm,
something where I'm like, but now I can't like shut it and look at it and be like, I've read you, you know.
yeah, yeah.
And like sometimes I do like to read them again.
Yeah. Oh, I've been thinking about a book. Well, I've been thinking of a series that I actually read on the Kindle that like has stuck with me. So like now I'm like, okay, I want to buy the physical copies of these because I do
Mm,
want to reread them again.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just love it. If you ever come here, there's a really good. I found. Well, there's three really good bookstores I want to take you to because they're
Yay.
so good. I would say
Oh,
them on here, but I kind of want to gatekeep. And honestly, they're all sort of already famous anyway. So if you
sure.
Googled good bookstores in LA, they would all come up. So leave
Great.
me alone. But yeah, I actually got this bookmark
Amazing.
from one of them. Look how cute this
Oh,
is,
cute.
isn't it?
That's fun.
Yeah.
I've been thinking of getting into bookmarks again because as a kid I used to collect them and then I had to get rid of them all because like I don't use these. So now I just use like random
Things.
paper. And I'm like, I think it's time to get back into bookmarks.
Yeah, I've started collecting them too. I always like because they give them to you free usually when you purchase your book. But
Mm.
there's like some cool. I did buy one though that I will never use again. It was like it's a cat with a cowboy hat, and it's like but it's like metal, and it's
Oh
supposed
yeah,
to sit like you like kind of like hook it into the page so it looks like the
yeah.
cat is popping out of the top of your book.
Uh
But then I
huh.
was like, but this is like ripping and bending the pages. So like it's
Yeah.
cute, but I'm not gonna use it. But also I have him now, so that's great.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Nice.
Oh my god, I have to tell you. So, um, it was someone's birthday this weekend, and their the birthday we did was like a surprise tea party. Like, it was like
Oh,
so cute. I made the finger sandwiches, and so like we did like a Pride and Prejudice surprise tea party thing,
cute.
and we did this fun thing where like once we all got our tea, we like sat in a circle and we're like just like we're like doing this thing where it's like spill the tea without saying who it is, kind of do like
Mm.
anonymous tea, and then it like sort of divulged from there into like all these different like fun like little questions we were asking each other. And this one that I really loved was like, what would you have been burned at the stake for, like during like the witch
Whoa.
trials? But it was
Yeah.
fun because you're like, as it like thinking as in like a modern day thing or like back then, what would I have been doing, sort of deal. I was
Yeah.
thinking of you the whole time we were talking about it because I was like, I wonder
That's
what your
awesome.
answer would be.
I would have been burned because of my red hair, probably. And I'm left-handed, so
Oh, damn.
they'd be like, "Oop, get her out."
I think I'd be burned for two things. So, like, I love to just, like, practice monologues or, like, interviews in the shower. So I, like,
Mhm.
talk to myself a lot. So I feel like they'd be
Yeah.
like, this bitch is crazy. Like, what's she doing?
Yeah.
But also, like, I've found lately, I've been less and less afraid to be, like, it's, I would say mean, like, about things that are, like, awful happening
Mm.
around me. Like if people are being mean to other people, I'm like, why are you being an ass? Like
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like I'm not afraid to just be like, stop it anymore. So
Yeah.
I feel like that would get me burned too.
Mm. Standing up for people. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not even that. It's just like, I mean, yes, that, but it's also like anytime someone's doing something where I'm like, that's shitty behavior and that annoys me. Like, don't do
Yeah.
that. Like, it's like that kind of thing.
Mhm.
Sort of dealio.
Mhm.
What are you drinking?
It's a smoothie shake thing. That's like, it's like this vanilla protein powder, and I added blueberries to it as well. But
Ooh.
the powder's like really, it tastes like cake batter is what it tastes like. So you
Ooh.
have to like really be into that to like it. Which like after I drink it, when I first drink it, I'm like, oh, but then like my mouth is like, ooh, actually I can have more of this. So then it's like then it tastes good. It's a really acquired taste.
Hell yeah. I'm really into the Dr. Pepper zero sugar strawberries and cream right now.
Wow.
Ugh, it's like what my souls taste like. Souls? My soul. I only have one.
You could have two if you want, I guess.
Yeah, but who would the other be?
It's really interesting to think that we've all just agreed that we have one soul. What if you did have multiple?
You know, T, I think you and I at least have one and a half, you know, like our own and then a half of the other.
A little shared one? Oh, I love that. Hell yeah.
God.
That's great.
Yeah.
Spencer and Sarah's House can be listened to on all podcast streaming platforms as well as watched on YouTube. You can find Spencer and Sarah on Instagram and TikTok at @SASHousePod, SAS House Pod. For bonus content like our Book Corner episodes, you can join our Patreon at patreon.com/SASHousePod. Thanks for listening and supporting us. Now back to the episode. I finally got Dear Daniel as a resident on Hello Kitty.
Nice. Hell yeah.
And I just became best friends with Hello Kitty finally.
Oh my god, I'm still working on that.
Oh, I've been pushing so hard.
8 million levels. Because everybody else
Yeah.
is at like 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. It feels good.
Nice. I think I have Dear Daniel. I have My Melody's Papa.
Mm-hmm.
I have Pom Pom Purin's sister. I have Ruby. I think that's it. Everybody else is just visiting still.
Nice. I've got Dear Daniel, Mimi, My
Oh,
Melodies.
I have her too. Yeah, Hello Kitty's
Nice.
sister. Got
She's a good one. My Melodies, Mama and Papa. And then I've got who else? I've got Ruby. And then I've got cappuccino, mocha, espresso, and I think maybe it's just those three.
Those three are visiting me still. I'm still trying to get their quest. And I'm trying to get Hello Kitty's parents too.
Yes, me too. Try to get them. I love the little, what are they called? Cinema angels?
Yeah,
or something?
Cinema Angels, yeah.
They're so cute.
They are really cute, yeah.
They're so adorable.
I love it.
They look like they're not wearing pants, and I love it.
Sometimes the visitors show up not wearing any clothes, and I have to be like, you know how you when you talk to them, you have the option like, will you wear this? And you can pick their outfit. So I always go and I'm like, put some damn clothes on. What are you doing?
I've always been scared to do that option because I never knew what it meant or what would happen. It was like, will you change clothes or swap clothes or something? So I've always like never touched it. I've never played with it.
It's so far I don't really get the point of it because like you know how they usually come in some type of like tropical like vacation vibe. If they're not wearing anything and you hit that button, it just shows that outfit, like what must have been their tropical vacation outfit. Like there's not other stuff to pick from yet. So maybe that's something you get down the line. I don't know.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I first started playing Hello Kitty, I didn't wear any clothes because I thought it was funny just to be running around without any clothes on. That's probably why I'd get burned.
Yeah.
At the stake.
Yeah, running naked in nature.
Yeah.
Not allowed. Oh my god, that's so funny.
It's good.
I kind of used to always like pick my outfit and coordinate my outfits, and then after you showed me yours, you're like, sorry, I'm wearing this crazy outfit right now. I was like, you know what, why am I being bothered? So like there was like a good week where I was wearing this cape, that like a superhero cape, and then I had like a jester outfit on, and then the Robin Hood hat, and I was like, I live. And like
Hell yeah.
one of the quests requires you to wear a construction hat, like a helmet, and I just never took it off. So running around.
That's why I just finished the Caribe best friend thing where you have to wear that bug costume.
Oh
Have
my
you gotten-
god.
I was like, that looks ridiculous.
Have you started on the critter furniture task? God, it took me forever. I was literally ready to lose it.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, that one I'm like, okay, now I know if I see a bug, I should try to catch it, and then hopefully I'll fulfill what I need.
Yeah. I had a really hard time with the slug nauticas.
Mm-hmm.
And something else too. I can't think of it right now. It was like a type of frog you needed. It's like a rainbow frog that lives deep in the trenches of the ocean.
Oh.
And they only come out at like night or something.
Oh my god.
Also, I unlocked the other mailbox in the ocean.
Where is it?
It's a part of one of the story quests, like main story
Oh,
quests. Yeah.
amazing. Okay. I just discovered there's a mailbox on one of the islands that I just never turned on.
Ooh,
And I came by it literally this morning and I went, "Oh my god. I've just never activated it."
God. I'm trying to figure out how to get the snow village. Like, how do I get there?
I keep seeing pictures of it and I'm like, "Never have I ever been there and seen anything."
I know. I think you must have to unlock because the main story quest that I'm working on right now is like a weird one. It's like you have to have big challenges in Top Hat,
Mm.
and it's something. I don't know. I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's like the heart of the island sort of deal. So I
Mm.
wonder if like once you fix that, then the island's like, oh, like why? Here's another world for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, yeah, I want the snow village. Like, what's going on?
That'll be cool. I'm currently helping each time I level up with big challenges. We're like fixing the little bits of the island, which is nice.
Yeah, I just finished Gemstone, whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Gemstone Mountain. Yeah, I'm just struggling right now. A lot of my tasks left over are like the ones where you need certain people as residents for.
Yes, me too.
Yeah, and I still have the multiplayer quest, like invite someone to your island, and I'm just like, oh god. But I don't want to tell Karopi like I don't want to play with other people, because I'm like, what if I do one day? I don't know. I'm struggling.
It'll still give you that option because I think I selected I don't want to play with other people,
Oh,
and it'll still give you that option.
but it'll get rid of the task.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! Every time I see it, I'm like, ugh. And every time I talk to Karopi, he's like, "Here's how you do it," and I'm like, "Shut up!
Yeah.
I know how to do it."
Enough.
Ugh. Oh, you know what? There's a new Top Hat Gudetama now for this week.
Yeah.
I didn't find him last week.
Mm-mm. Neither did I. I haven't found him for a while.
Yeah, I think the last one I found was like the week before, where he was like in Gemstone Mountain on this little like rock over near Pom Pom Purin, and I was like, "Oh my god, what are you doing here?"
I think I saw him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I only just discovered recently that when you become best friends with someone, they'll find items for you. Have you?
What do you mean?
So, okay. I didn't know if you knew this yet, but so you know the little treasure box, and you ask the null to find something for you,
Yeah.
and everyone that you're best friend status with, you can ask them to look for another item.
Really?
So at some point, you can start collecting. Yeah, I've got like 8 people finding things now, so I could do less resource hunting myself, and it's amazing.
Oh my god, I didn't know that.
If you like talk to them, and then you go, "Can I ask you a question?" And then it'll go, "Will you help me find this?" And then it gives you the option.
Ah, that's a great tip.
Yeah, because I was like, what's the purpose of having a best friend in this game? Like, what's the perk?
That's so funny.
And they'll find you little items, and I was like, oh hell yeah.
Okay, bet. Okay, I'm gonna have to use that because for some reason it's all for me. It's like sticks, always sticks. I'm like, why
Yeah.
can't I don't have enough sticks in my life? Yeah.
Yep.
I started doing. There was like a task for being Choco Cat's best friend where he makes you make your own station or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, God, I'm not gonna have enough gizmos in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just started giving him 3-star gifts, so he'd give me the little
Yeah,
gizmo
little eggs.
pocket. I'm like, please help me.
Yeah.
Genius.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I think I'm trying to be best friends still with Hello Kitty, My Sweet Piano, the twin stars Kiki and Lala, and Retsuko,
Yeah.
and fucking Wish Me Mel. Ugh.
I've gotten to the point where she can be my companion now.
That's great. I think I'm not even at level 9 with her. I'm like,
Oh, okay.
because like her
Yeah.
3-star gift is something you can't unlock until you like get the creation station from her. So I'm like, ugh, God, never getting out of here.
Yeah. It's tough.
Boo. God, and speaking of Hello Kitty, the My Melody and Kuromi show.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
That's gonna be so fun.
It's so cute. I love the like style of the stop motion too. It's adorable.
Yeah. It's so cool. I've also started watching the Agretsuko anime on
Yes.
Netflix,
Are you liking
which
it?
is fun. Oh yeah. I
Okay.
was like, oh, this makes sense why people said I would like it. I was like, oh yeah, this makes absolute sense.
Oh God, I love it so much.
It's so good. I think it's so cool that like this company just has all these characters that they can literally. I was like thinking about it. I was like, you could do anything with them. Like you can
Yeah.
sell toys, food, video games, TV shows, movies. You can literally do anything with them, and they're gonna make money. And I'm like, that's crazy. You just make a character and you've done it.
Possibilities are endless.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want with it.
For real. I want like there was this box set or something my sister and I had growing up. Excuse me. I think it was called like Hello Kitty Fairy Tale Theater or something like that. Where it was like it was all the different like grim fairy tales but with Hello Kitty characters. So, like I could still remember the Sleeping Beauty one with Hello Kitty as Sleeping Beauty and Dear Daniel as the prince and God, I've been wanting to watch it so bad lately.
Mm.
So good.
That reminds me, I discovered from TikTok there's a link that you can find access to all of Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen's videos.
God.
And I was like, oh, I'm so excited. I'm going to watch all these now. I'm very excited.
I literally have not seen a single Mary Kate and Ashley thing beyond Full House.
I'll send you the big ones.
Okay.
It's good.
Oh, no.
It's phenomenal.
I need it in my life.
Yeah.
It's important.
It is.
One of the kitties is here.
Yay.
Brewer's two cats. One of them is a girl cat named Ren, and she's very here.
Yeah.
She's very like shy, I guess. Like like we've been together for almost 8 months now, and she has only sat on my lap once, and she has just now started like approaching me for pets. Like she's
Aw.
like, you gotta work for her love, but it's worth it.
Hell yeah.
She's so funny.
That's cute.
Yeah, they're adorable. Those kitties. I keep being like,
Nice.
do you want a little brother or sister? Should we get a third cat? Not allowed.
That's funny. Oh no.
Oh no. Yeah, two's a lot.
I'm looking at my list because I feel like it's been so long since we recorded. I made a list of the things.
I know. And just since we've talked, really.
Yeah. 2 weeks is too long.
I know. It felt like a month, for real.
It did. It really did. So funny. Okay, one thing I wrote down, which I remembered. Do you remember in our early episodes, we were talking about Gilmore Girls, and I made the crazy statement that I thought you liked Chris from Gilmore Girls, and you were like, what? That wasn't me. And I was like, I swear it was. Do you remember that?
Not really, and I'm upset.
Okay. That's fine. I discovered it wasn't you. It was my sister. She was watching Gilmore Girls, and she was like, I kind of like him, and I was like, ew, how could you? And then, because I just found that chat back in our messages, and I was like, it was you this whole time.
Yeah. No, I'm not a Chris stan. I've always been
No.
a Chris hater.
Yeah.
And now a David Sutcliffe hater, too.
Hell yeah. Yeah. My formal apologies.
No, it's okay. Because as soon as you said that, I was like, I know it's not me.
Yeah. You know your truth.
I know my truth. Yeah, after I
So
found that information out about him, I did like a deep dive to be like, oh my god, what's happening? It's crazy.
Oh God.
Yeah. All my Gilmore Girls stuff right now too is like he never came back for Rory. He always came back for Lorelai. I was like, oh
That's so true. He does not show up for his daughter.
no.
At all.
Yeah. Well, especially because like, yeah. I mean, we all know. I've beaten this dead horse. Like, it's just so gross.
Yeah. Oh. Another thing on my list is I've unlocked a new fear of
I
So-
can't wait to hear this because I just realized a new fear that I have, and I wonder if it's the same thing. I'm gonna lose it.
This is really specific, so we'll see. So, whenever I get, like, scared or surprised, like, recently in this house, Robin and I keep, like, walking through a doorway at the same time, and it scares me.
Mm-hmm.
And so I always make like a "Ah!" like a weird like noise. I make a weird sound to express my fear.
Yeah.
And then I had this thought of like, if someone, if it wasn't Rob around the corner, but it was someone else trying to kill me, and the last thing I make is this weird noise, I'm gonna be really upset. And so now I'm scared that the last thing I'm gonna say before I die is like some weird, crazy sound.
Oh my god. You're right, it wasn't the same. God. That is like valid though. Here's the
Yeah.
thing. I feel like most fears are valid. There's always a little kernel of something in there where you're just like, you know what, I get it. So I hate when
Yeah.
people are like, it's irrational. I'm like, no, it's not. Like,
Yeah.
you're crazy. You just haven't thought about it before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
What's your new fear that you've unlocked?
I don't know. Mine's kind of TMI, but I'll say it. I hate, like, in a bathroom that's not yours, if, like, I feel like we all hear this. Like, clogging a toilet that isn't yours is the
Oh,
most
yeah.
stressful situation in the world. Especially
Yeah.
if, like, the supplies you need to fix it are not readily within visual sight.
Yes.
Like, you know what
Yes.
I mean? Ugh, it just stresses me out. I think about it a lot anytime I go to, like, a concert or something. Like, especially a public bathroom, because then as soon as you walk out, and if, like, there's nothing you could have done, like, I'm like, I can't fix it.
Yeah.
This is like a massive public restroom, so like I have to just leave this here. And if
Yeah.
someone goes in right behind you, they know it's you that did it.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, I hate that kind of thing. I'm really
Yeah.
worried about stuff like that. Like, I'm just like, no, I can't
it's-
be an issue. I cannot cause this problem right now.
I feel that in the UK. So I've been here for 5 years. I don't know what's up with their pipes, but never once like clogged toilets aren't really a thing over here, to my knowledge. I'm sure it happens, but it's like a rare occurrence.
That's amazing.
I've never had to think about it. We don't have a plunger in the house. Like like it's not a common household item.
Oh my god. Like, I'm shook right now.
It's another reason to move over here.
So good to know.
Yeah, you'll never have that fear come true over here.
God. This is going to be a crazy admission, but I once had to ask Sarah for help. I don't know if you remember this when we lived together in college.
I don't know if I remember this.
Thank God. I had to ask you for assistance one time. So I was like, I think I'm doing everything right, but nothing's getting fixed right now. Like, I need you to come in
So
here and
funny.
help me. And you did, and you were really nice about it.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. I don't even remember it. That's just
I can't believe you don't remember it.
a regular Tuesday.
It was in I'm pretty sure it was our junior year apartment with Mega Cricket. God, so many things happened
Okay.
in that apartment.
And that bathroom has experienced so many things.
I had one of the worst periods of my life in that bathroom because I had messed up when I was supposed to take the birth control in my cycle.
Yeah.
And this is gonna be so TMI, but like I shed a really big piece of my lining.
I remember that.
Yeah, and I thought like I'm not even gonna voice. I thought the worst was happening in that moment. Like it was terrible, and I remember like that bathroom was so traumatic. So many horrible things happened in there.
There was one time I got way too high and I like sat, I remember just sitting, I locked myself in the bathroom and just sat on that bathroom mat and just stared at the cabinet of the sink and just like was like tracing the lines for hours. I was in there for 2-3 hours.
I hate that bathroom. I also got high and took a really long shower. Someone had to come get me.
That was so funny.
Yeah. I just want to clarify, my story was like, I just took it wrong and it made my period really heavy very quickly. That's what was happening. It was very like, disturbingly, like a lot at once. And I was like, this is not okay.
Yeah.
I had to call my doctor and she was like, when did you take it? When I told her, she was like, oh girl, you're going to be fine, but don't do that again.
Oh God.
Yeah. Yikes. Yeah, that bathroom was rough. Mega Cricket, high moments, terrible things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that apartment was so insane. It was like
Just
a
a whole-
bunker.
It was like a hallway of a kitchen.
Yeah, it was galley style, but it was like it was just so scary in there because it was so close together. Because the wall,
Yeah.
there was no cabinet space, so they had built a bunch of open, like shelving. So
Yeah.
we kept all our food just like out in the open. And
Yeah.
that said snakes. Oh my god.
Yeah.
We were right by an underpass for a train.
Yes. Yeah.
Wasn't there
So
something with
funny.
like raccoons too? Was there
Oh
something with
my
like the
god.
trees?
There were raccoons were having an orgy every single night,
Right,
and for
right.
the longest time it was just me hearing it, and it sounded like someone was being murdered, and I was like, this isn't, I was like, does anyone else hear this? And then finally one night other people heard it, and we went outside and like shined a flashlight on them, and it was it was like two raccoons on a branch, and they looked at us, and then there was another raccoon like scurrying down to hide. There was like three or four raccoons, and I was like, oh my god, and they were looking at us like we interrupted. We were like, sorry, we just want to make sure no one's getting killed.
Yeah. She does not like your story.
It wasn't great.
You hear this, friend? Okay, she's quiet now. Yeah, that's nuts. That's right. I was like, I can't remember what it was. Just something about the trees.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
terrible.
God Almighty, what a time!
What a great time.
I feel like, how did we get in that apartment too? Because I don't remember touring it.
Yeah, I don't. This was. I remember us taking that picture of signing the lease. That's all I remember.
God, such a mess.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Yeah. Wow. My memories. I was just thinking about Marianne's Diner.
Oh yeah.
There was this diner in our college town called Marianne's. It was 24 hours, and it was literally like an old style diner, like the big windows and the booth seating, and the food was like, I don't know. The food was good to me. It was just diner food, like, you know?
It's exactly what you need.
Exactly, yeah.
If you need something, go there.
Yeah. So
That
funny.
was good.
Man. We have to go back and just have Marianne's.
Yeah, are they still open?
I don't know. I hope
I don't
so.
know.
That would be crazy.
I feel like I always heard rumors that it was like always like near shutting down, but I don't know if it
Marianne's
did.
Diner. It says it's in Champaign. Hold on.
There's one in there as well, which is so annoying.
I know. let me just figure this out real quick. Okay, here's the CVS. Wasn't it part of the CVS block there?
Yes.
Where was Manchester Hall? Okay, hold on. I'm looking. I don't see it on here.
Oh god.
No way. That would actually like ruin my day for real. I don't think it's there anymore. Well, this is terrible.
Let's see, Marianne's Diner.
It won't let me like go down there and look around.
Oh, it fucking closed.
No, that is so devastating.
Oh, it closed the year we graduated.
It's because they knew.
Yeah. Damn. Oh, that sucks.
That blows.
Yeah. It like closed unexpectedly. It just all of a sudden went, oop, we're done.
It's because we left.
Yeah. Wow.
Alright. Well, what do you think? Should we end the episode there?
Yeah, let's do that.
Rip to Marianne's.
R.A.P. Marianne's.
Where do you think we were today?
I'm feeling maybe couch.
Yeah, I'm feeling couch.
Yeah.
I feel couch.
I feel couch.
I feel couch.
Hell yeah.
Hell.
Well, this is our first episode back from a 2-week break. Probably would have helped to mention that before, but we're recording it before the 2-week break, so who knows what's
Oh.
going to happen in the world before that, so.
Yeah.
Good luck out there.
But yeah, this will be just like a smooth transition back in from our 2 week break, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Stay safe,
Amazing.
everybody.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, for those who can't see, we're doing hearts right now.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.